Hello everyone, I'm Ariana. I'm your ABE Myanmar ambassador. So today I'm going to talk about how to write an effective assignment. Good luck.
So first of all, before the assignment, you must clear your mind. I used to also be nervous when the assignment questions are out. Like I like to check all the questions. Okay, what I'm going to answer or what kind of questions are there. But first of all, what you should do is firstly clear your mind. After that, you will have to understand the task. So you may have to read the assignment brief carefully. I used to highlight the key facts, key phrases, so that you can identify key requirements. Also check the word count and deadlines and marking criteria. And you may have to plan and organize, after you read the assignment brief carefully, you may have to break down the assignment into small tasks, what you may have to research, what may you have to write, and what you may have to do, like editing. And for research, you will have to use credible sources like academic journals, reports, websites, and other course materials that ABE offered. So during the assignment, you may have to develop a summary, so that a clear summary will describe what are your main argument. After that, you will have to structure your work, organize your assignment logically with a clear introduction. Introduction is the most important part of your assignment. Like it attracts the reader to read and give information that what is the assignment is about, and body paragraphs and conclusion, and also for evidence and support, back up your arguments with relevant facts, statistics, examples, and quotations from credible sources. Like in test citations, you may have to use in test citations with proper here, and after that you will have to provide clear and concise writing. Like you will have to use the clear language, like avoid jargon, to avoid language barrier. And after that, you may have to check your grammatical errors. You may have to improve your assignment with edits. Today, like we can use many AI tools that will help you out for checking it. This is assignment guidelines by ABE. So first of all, you may need assignment cover sheet. After that, you may need assignment context. After that, you may need table of contents, introduction, task headings, conclusion, and reference. So let's take a look. This is assignment cover sheet. This is the very first thing you may need for your assignment. As you can see here, I have shown with an arrow, like this is what you may have to cross the yellow box under learner statement. You may have to fill up your information, everything in details, and do not forget to check it again, because like if you have fill up like your, like for example ROM membership numbers, then it can be an issues. So I will show you an example. Do not forget to cross this box. This is very important. It's like you are confirming the work that you have submitted is on your own. So you may have to also write your name here again. After that, do not forget to write the date also, and leave the bottom, because this is for marking. So this is a sample. After that, this is the first thing for your assignment. We call foundation of your assignment, like assignment contents. This is mandatory. After that, if it's not included, you won't get marks. And this is not included in word count. This is some kind of contents that this is what I have shown as an example, like you are giving a summary or some kind of information that the reader is familiar for what you are writing about. After that, this is table of contents that you may need. This session includes headings and subheadings of the assignment with their page numbers. This is also not included in word count. And it is introduction. So introduction, as we can see, like introduction is like how we just introduce ourselves, just like that. So you may need your assignment to introduce. So when you need to when you need your assignment to introduce, you may have to apply the assignment information, like in summary, like overview of your assignment tasks, and what are you going to write about the assignments. And you must remember that your assignment cannot exceed more than 10% length of your assignment, and this is also included in word count. And after that, you may have to have relevant citations and definition of key terms. Okay, so this is headings that you need to apply like for every task. Like you will have to divide tasks because you need to make your assignment clean so that the readers may not confused about what you are writing, so that it provides the detailed information under the headings, subheadings that you need to consider. So each task should start off new page with headings. You may have to present it in logical order, like heading 1, task 1, and also what count is included. Then you may write your body, like what are the assignment questions you may have to consider, and you may have to apply theories and link it to your writing. After that, you will have to go to conclusion. So this is the conclusion that we always provide, like final comments on subject. After we write everything, we will have to conclude it, like summarize key findings and make recommendations. Like when you are trying to make recommendations, make sure that how it is related to the contents of your assignment, and what should a business do in the future. Like you may have to recommend with predictions, and suggestions, so that it makes sense that okay, so at least you have some kind of suggestion towards the assignment, because you will describe something about your assignment. After that, you just present it, so it's not okay. So you should like make recommendations, like all make recommendations that how should a business do for the development, or how should it will contribute to the growth. So this is how you may need to recommendations depend on your subject. And you should not introduce new ideas and concepts. Conclusions should not exceed 10% of length of your assignments, similar to the contest. And also what count is included that you may need to consider. So this is the whole assignment that we have finished. So reference is also important for your assignment. Like after finishing your assignment, you will have to you will have to provide that who you are referring to, like from which source are you referring to. So list of sources cited in assignment, like maybe like you may have to copy and paste somewhere for the links of websites, articles, books, and journals. So the ABE only accept Harvard style referencing, that you can also Google it, and I have also applied some examples that you may check. Here editor, you may have to apply editor here. After that, the year of published. After that, you can apply the title, and lastly, you will have to apply the publisher. So this is how you will apply Harvard style referencing. So list must be arranged alphabetically by the author's last name. Like for example, this is Thomas, so Ichiran come before like Arthur or something like that, like whatever name starts with A. So you may have to arrange it alphabetically by the author's last name. And it is not included in word count. The more reference, it makes your assignment better. And also, do not forget to give like in-test citations. And this is typesetting. This is typesetting that you may need your single line spacing 1. And fonts allowed are like here. This is what I have described, and you may use only one font so that it do not look like ugly for your assignment. And the font size is 12 and the color is black, and it should be left aligned or justified. You also need to consider plagiarism. Plagiarism is very important. Like if your plagiarism is like have many percentage, then you're not able to get marks for your assignment. As you can see, this is what I have taken from ABE website here. Taking the work of another person or source and claiming it as your own like you may, like if you have copied someone ideas or sources and you haven't referenced it, then it will be plagiarized. After that, paraphrasing is also not done, and copying the ideas of others is also not done. So you may have to apply your own ideas. If you have checked some resources like journals, articles, reports, you will have to give reference, like proper reference. And also, like after you checking the resource, like sources from articles, books, and journals, you may have to write it on your own idea that how do you understand. Like most of the students, like check the statements and after that they try to make it synonym. So it is not done. You may have to clearly understand what it is writing about. And after that, you will have to evaluate by yourself. After that, you apply on your own ideas that how you understand from this context. So this is how you should apply in your assignment. So for more details, you can check in uh, this link. So linking theories and questions are really important. Like you need to understand the theories first. While you are trying to write your assignment, you may have to consider the theories, like which theories are best for the statement that you are writing. Like maybe like you cannot use the in an industrial analysis theory like Porter Force in some kind of cultural context, because you may have to use of teach cultural theories in those kind of contexts. So this is how it differ. So you may have to consider the theories clearly. You may have to research the theories also from the websites and ABE guidelines, ABE study guide, and you may have to identify the questions to make sure the question is related to theories. And also you will have to connect the gap to show relevant explanation of situation of the assignment with theories. So you should not just mention theories. You will have to explain what is the theory, and you will have to explain how the context that you are writing fits to the questions and theories. How the things can change, how the things can develop through theories. So this is how you will have to analyze it carefully, then you will get an effective assignment. So let's move on to the next part. So this is common words that students find confusing, like you cannot answer it properly according to the words like discuss, evaluate, assess, compare, analyze, define. So these are the things you guys are confusing. So first of all, it's like discuss. Discuss is very like basic, like we are discussing something like, but in test. So of course we'll have to introduce the topic, and we'll have to present our viewpoints on that. After that, we'll have to summarize key points of our discussion, like we discussed through tests with theories. So this is how we'll have to discuss. But for evaluate, you will have to analyze the strengths, weakness, apply theories, and you will have to apply your own ideas that how you will evaluate towards some kind of context, and you will also have to apply some strategies for the situation of the assignment, for the assignment. And if the question provide compare, you will have to identify similarities and differences, and like talk about like some kind of advantages and disadvantages towards the case. After that, you will have to compare clearly how it benefits and how it can affect with negative impacts, some kind of like that. After that, if it provides like if they ask you define, then of course you will have to provide the key definitions and terms with proper citations. So if you want to know more about common words, you can check this link, because it is a blog that provides how to answer properly for those kind of common words. So that's all for the tips and strategies.